Shalom. Morning of all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahshua, Bashim, Kudrash. And get up on the apostles and elders of Jim, shalom to the icon teaching truth and sincerity. Shalom to the men, women, children, sitting and learning. So I'm just go over, how it was preordained from the beginning that Esau will be destroyed and that we will receive glory. Okay? The scripture just popped up into my head, actually. Okay. Now it says, it's Romans 9 and 20. It says, Benay, O man, who art thou that repliest against Yahweh Shah? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? Have not the potter power over the clay and the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor? Okay, we're that lump of honor. Esau dishonor. Now that's going to be known. Keep going down. What if Yahweh Bashim Shah willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction? And that's Esau, right? And they're going to be made known. They're going to be made known who is the vessels of destruction, right? Okay, and we're still waiting, right? We're being patient. We're long suffering, and there with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction. Right, so we're waiting for that day to Esau be destroyed. These so-called white people. And that he might make known the riches of his glory unto the vessels of mercy, which he had afore prepared unto glory, even us, right, the Israelites, whom he hath called, not of the Jews only, but also the Gentiles, right? And Yahushua, he said, go nigh to the lost cities of the Sumerians, or the Gentiles. Basically, he was going to the scattered Israelites, right? And that's the vessels of mercy. That's the ones that was foreordained to glory. Okay? And it was prophesied also when Esau and Jacob came out the womb. Right? And if you know the story, Esau and Jacob, when they first came out the womb, Esau came out first. They were fighting in the womb. Esau came out first. And then Jacob had his hand on his heel. Jacob was a fighter. He also wrestled with that angel. But that's besides the point. He had his hand on Esau's heel. And when that happened, that was prophesied that hold on a second, after 6:9, where Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Right now, when it says the end of the world, it means the end of his rulership, the end of his suffering. Right? And the Lord's glory is going to be made known. Everything, all chaos, when the Lord come back. How about that? When the Lord come back, Yahweh Shemashah's power is going to be made known. He's going to kill a large amount of these Edomites. Showing, you're going to be seeing Jakes getting taken up. Or even some people that look like heathen, but they're actually Israelites through the Spirit. John saw a multitude of people, right? So this is prophesied from the beginning that we were already foreordained from the beginning into glory, Shalakim. You know, or when Yahushua spoke, or was that Yahushua? Or was that at? It was probably in Hebrews, in the first chapter, that we would, correct me if I'm wrong, but that we would, that the elect will receive, that, no, the elect was with Yahushua from the beginning, right? Or in Jude, the angels that left their first estate, right? So we already had this glory, right? And when Esau is destroyed, we're going to be open to an enormous amount of glory. An amount of glory we won't be able to comprehend. An amount of glory that we will forever dwell in. Right? And this time is slowly creeping up on us. Right? But it's still, we have to suffer long suffering, which is patience. And we're waiting on that time for Esau to be destroyed. Right? He's the vessel fit to destruction. And see, once he's destroyed, he's going into slavery. His nation's going to be born into slavery. And when we, or some of our people, get destroyed, they're going to come back through the seeds of the elect unto glory. So it's a win-win either way for us and our people. Right? But that's all for this lesson. I say shalom to the hopeful elect and some to the next.